What's up, guys? My name's Dychronic. You're here on this This guy's name is Count Dorcula. That's amazing. In this Destiny 2 video, we're going to be showing you the reset as well as the Solstice event and everything that's going on in Destiny 2 on July 30th, 2019. If you did not know, these guys are just kneeling to my stuff. But if you did not know, the Solstice event has started on July 30th and it will go on to August 27th. So basically 1 month if you wanted to get any of the new Solstice stuff, the new gear, the new glowy stuff. Basically a big celebration of the end of the year of Destiny 2. So this is the end of year 2 and this is going to be a full set of armor 2.0, so the new armor style for Shadowkeep, the new armor differences. So you definitely want to get in and get this armor piece because it will be useful going into Shadowkeep. That being said, this is the second time I'm doing this recording because the first one had a bit of a buzz in the microphone, a lot of a buzz, and this time should only have a little bit. I'm going to try to go through it as fast as I can. A couple of things that I already did that I'm just going to give you an introduction to. So right when you get to the tower, the first thing you want to do is talk to Eva Levante. When you do end up talking to Eva, she will give you the helmet for your particular class. Now for me, I'm a Titan, so I did end up getting a lot of things. I did end up getting a helmet piece, and what you have to do is go complete a single run in the European aerial zone, and I assume also doing some of these challenges. And then I assume you'll start to get awarded with the rest of the armor pieces as you go along. I already see some people running through the tower with those armor pieces, so it should not be that far off with the full armor pieces, that is. And if you want to get the Sparrow, you have to do the full legendary set on all 3 different characters. Just wanted to mention that very quickly. If you wanted to go to do the European Dead Zone, you can either go to the tower or it will be found on the map in the tower. So just use the director and you should be able to launch it right here. And again, it is a match-made activity right now. The daily right now is going to be Solar Burn. So I just wanted to mention that very quickly because I did want to get this video out. And I apologize if I go too quickly, but that is all there. It should be pretty straightforward. The quest will tell you what you need to do next. Also, something I wanted to mention, they have added the last 2 triumphs you need for the Seal MMX-IX if you're looking to go get it. The first one is going to be getting a full set of the legendary Majestic Solstice armor, and then the other one is just going to be masterworking one of those legendary pieces. And once you do get all 24 of them, which I'm just missing like these 2, which I can do at any time really, you should be able to get the MMX-IX seal, and that should be pretty straightforward. Moving on to the regular weekly reset, starting off with the Nightfalls, you have Garden World, big purple Cyclops at the end. He drops the exotic ship known as Universal Wave Function. Next up, Tree of Probabilities is going to be the Cabal dude at the end. It crushes through the Minotaur at the end of the Curse of Cyrus mission. He drops the DFA, which is a 140 drop mag Rampage hand cannon, which is nice, but it is obviously your one. And then lastly, the Arms Dealer, the Chartreuse Sniper Cabal dude at the end, and he drops the exotic Sparrow known as Tiltfuse. The highest scoring is going to be Garden World, and the fastest is going to be Tree of Probability. The heroic modifiers for everything heroic will be Solar Burn this week, and the daily right now is going to be Grounded and Brawler. The Crucible playlist this week will be Lockdown, so if you're looking to do anything Lockdown, which is capturing zones, capturing all the zones, getting points and whatnot, or if you wanted to cheese your mountaintop and get the mountaintop very easily, there is a mechanic in Lockdown. Look it up online if you want to get that very easily. Reckoning for the week will be Void Singe, and the daily right now is Prism and Heavyweight, which is literally the best daily combo you can have because Prism can be a benefit, on top of the fact that this week is also Auric. So if you want to go get the spare rations, the Reckoning is definitely this week, today, the best time to do it. The Flashpoint this week will be taking place on Titans, so completing the public events, lost sectors, and heroic adventures for any of the powerful gear that you still need. As for the Dreaming City this week, it will be in its growing curse state, so it's in phase 2 out of 3, so if you want to do the mission for this week or anything related to the second or growing curse week, that is available. As for the Ascendant Realm this week, I believe it's going to be in the Chamber of Starlight. It's going to be the last one in the series, the really long one. You have to run past Shriekers, the Thralls, the push walls, the Dark Knights behind you, the stairs, the jump puzzle, and then finally there's a knight at the very end. It should be that one. As for Escalation Protocol this week, it will be all 3 because last week was all 3 and next week will be the shotgun. If you don't have the shotgun, go get the shotgun. It is hella worth it. And of course, a friendly reminder to go pick up your powerful bounty from the spider if you still need powerful gear. If you're looking to do 0 Hour or the Whisper mission, the current week is Void Singe. As for the Menagerie in normal mode, it will be Solar Singe, and the daily right now is Grounded and Brawler. As for the heroic mode, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be Extinguish, Match Game, Attrition, and Arc Singe. Now this is a really bad combo. This is a pretty hard set of combos and there is no positive benefit out of any one of them. The boss this week for any of the menagerie will be the big Hydra dude at the end, because last week was the Ogre, so this week is going to be the Hydra, which I forget the name of. As for Eververse this week, we're going to be showing all the new stuff she has on sale. Very important things I have to say about Eververse because of the bright purchase versus silver stuff. It's very important that you pay attention to this stuff. So first and foremost, she gives you a bounty, very similar to the bounties you can get from over here in the bright dust section. That offers you bright dust for doing a certain thing. As long as you complete one of those bounties, you'll be able to get a year 1 engram, because there is no new engram for the event. So if you are looking for any of the new items for the event, you have to purchase them with either bright dust or silver. Now they have said every single item will be available for silver and bright dust. So if you want to get any item, you don't have to pay real money, you just have to cough up a bunch of silver. And we'll get to that section. There's literally an entire section here and here where I'll talk more about that. So I just want to go on. This is really cute, I just want to say. We're going to go ahead and start off with the bright dust stuff. First of all, this is going to be a very important part, a consumable for the event, which will increase the amount of Solstice key fragments that you get when you do stuff that offer the key fragments or whatnot. So that is going to be important for opening up the Solstice packages, which you get at the end of doing the EAZ European Aerial Zone. That should be pretty obvious when you get to it. Other than that, you have things like the Sturm, the Jade, and a ship, in case you wanted any of those ornaments. Moving on to the event section, every single item should be purchasable in this event section for real silver, which is real money. If you wanted to get any one of these items, they are available for direct purchase with real money, which is silver, right away at any time during the event, during the whole few week stuff. So one thing I would say is that this thing caught my eye, and I definitely want it, and I love it, and it is currently available in the bright dust section, so don't you worry about that. So let's go ahead and move over to the bright dust section, show what is available. So first of all, you've got paperwork. We've seen this emote before. You pick up some papers, you throw them behind us. To save time, I'm not going to go through that. You have cool things like the ghost shell here. I didn't even notice. Hey, it's a kind of light one. Yeah, that's cute and adorable. So if you want to get this ghost shell, it is available for purchase if you want it. You also have the ship, which we saw in intro before. You have the mini micro, which is a 160 sparrow, really tiny little sparrow, which is adorable. Looks like a tiny little jet ski with a big old titan on the back. It's really funny. Got the hip bump multiplayer emote, which is new for the event if you wanted it, and then some ghost projections on top of that. As I said before, the sand castle as well as the beach ball effect is available for direct bright dust purchases if you wanted to get any one of those. So you can actually buy one of these and get as many as you want over time. On top of that, there are 2 other shaders. I'm going to show you very quickly what they look like. So first of all, pomegranate gloss. So this is what it looks like on the Titan armor. Again, it will look radically different on different classes because the Titans color differently than most of the classes. And the same with the tangerine gloss. In case you were wondering, this is a very weird bright bronzy like orange, which is kind of cool. Outside of that, I would highly recommend you pick up these weekly Eververse bounties because the bright dust is going to be your only way of getting these items unless they come out of those packages. They might come out of the packages. They didn't say they do, but they might come out of the packages. I don't know, but what I do know is that if you want something, you gotta buy it right away. Moving on to my loot box opening giveaway style of the video. In the middle of the videos, I like to do this little prime engram opening where I open a prime engram or just a legendary engram from year 1 and all that stuff, just to open them and see what I can get. And if I call out the correct type, like headpiece or energy weapon or whatnot, the following week I will do a giveaway on my Discord. Last week we did end up calling it correctly, so if you want to participate in the giveaway, just follow the link to my Discord in the description down below and just react to the post that I'll post right after this video. So if you want to get some free Steam games or whatnot, head over to my Discord and see what you can win. As for this week, you'll see on screen the version that does not have any audio to it of me actually opening up Prime Engrams, and I call that a headpiece because Eva gave us a headpiece, and all 4 of the items ended up not being a headpiece, which was very rare, I might add. I would have thought that I would have gotten it, but apparently the stars did not align to allow us to have a giveaway next week. So this week there is a giveaway in my Discord. Next week there will not be. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory, literally have a clan engram here. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory, showing off her clan bounties and her weekly raid challenges in case you were wondering. First of all, you have the bounties like the Nightfall, Crucible, raid, and the menagerie runs with clanmates. This one being the powerful gear that you need, level 5 clan. It's not worth it at all. Bungie, you need to fix this part right here. Moving on to the weekly raid challenges, you have the Shiro Chi challenge, which is the second encounter in the Last Wish raid. Basically, don't get hit by her regular ball attack, which is a really hard challenge to do because it's very inconsistent. Moving on to the Scourge of the Past one, to each of their own. It's going to be the boss challenge. Basically, every single person has to shoot out one of the generators, each of the phase that he has generators. So the little white parts on his body to remove that shield. just every person shoot out one of them, every one of the phases that he has them. And then finally, with both hands, which is going to be the Crown of Sorrows challenge, during the final boss DPS phase, he'll start to raise up his hands. And whenever he raises up his hands, each person can only shoot one of the hands once throughout the fight, which is what I understand it. It's a very poorly worded explanations on the internet, but that's what I understand. So basically just assign the 3 different pairs, dogs, void, and stairs, and just tackle them as pairs every single time he raises his hands, up to 3 times every time he does it. So the first phase, the stairs person A will shoot the left, and stairs person B will shoot the right. The next phase, the voids left and right, and then the stairs left and right. Whatever order you want to do, it doesn't really matter, as long as you only shoot one of the hands once for each person. Oh, that wasn't even a headpiece. What a disgrace. And it went to my bounce master. And then finally, Benedict's inventory. Pick up these Welts of the Emperor. You can only get 3 weeks if you want more Imperials. It's a very good source of Imperials, as well as the fact the barge has reloaded. If you want to go get runes, the barge is available for you. As far as the available bounties, it will be the Gambit week, so just completing, defeating enemies of all different types of species, getting 8 of the Gambit bounties, daily bounties, which include everything from the Drifter, basically, as long as it says daily on it, defeating enemies with class abilities, any of the abilities, not just class abilities, and then finally, collecting treasure, basically just killing enemies, and this one takes a really long time. As far as the gear goes, again, in the red section here, I'll be able to see exactly how you get every single one of them. And then finally, we have the Scout Rifle, which Scout Rifles are very mad these days. And then this one, when it was, you know, okay, it was still mad. But that's pretty much it. That is the end of the reset video. I do apologize for being so fast and so quick with the things. I did want to get this video out as soon as I possibly could for you guys, in case you're interested in the reset. And I do know that I tend to ramble. So that is pretty much the end of the video. Make sure you're completing your milestones for the Solstice event, getting that full set of green armor, upgrading it to blue, then to purple, then masterworking it, and do that on every character, and you should be able to get everything for the Solstice event. But that's pretty much it. That's the end of the video. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed something or if you have any questions. And yeah, my name is Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.